Alright, we're going to see how this is going to work here. I don't have my headset and I'm kind of covered in cats at the moment, but I wanted to go over the rescue groups setup, specifically the animals. Um, as you can see, I've got most of our animals that are in the rescue are currently in here. I've got their locations. Of course, only the Morgantown ones and the ones that are with me are currently marked. Um, Citron and Chomper are actually in foster for medical reasons. So when animals come in, we're going to click on Add an Animal, and you have all the cats jumping up on me. You have all the stuff that you can enter in here, and to kind of show you what it does, because I don't have an animal to put in right now, I'm going to actually go back and edit a different animal here. So we'll edit Bear, and we have his name, we have his status. I put him as available, but we get a lot of different things, so we can, hold or not available, pending for when they're going to be adopted. Um, Species, there's a lot in here, but basically all we're going to do is dog and cat, and then that dictates um, the breeds and stuff like that. It'll change the populations. So actually, let's go. Let's actually go ahead and add an animal, and I just won't save it. Um, you can actually pick from a list here. So if you're not sure which names, um, Aristotle, let's pick that one. And Aristotle is available. He's a cat. And you can see these boxes are changing as I'm selecting um, the different ones. So Bombay. If there's a secondary breed, this is typically dogs. If you think it's a mix between two. Um, but he's not a mixed breed. Male. We'll say that he's altered. Color. You gotta drop down here, cream and white, why not? You can also, put some notes about the details. So, spotted tabby or classic tabby or something like that. You also have the patterns here. So you can pick one of those. Coat length, let's say he's a medium hair. Um, Young cat, size potential. If you kind of have an idea, kind of more dog than cats. Um, it's just hard to tell. There's a little text area, and other names. I don't know. I don't use that, but if he came in with a different name and you want to, put that in there, um, like he could have been Joey when he came in. If there's anything distinguishing, so he's ear tipped, not special needs. He's not declawed, and he is, about 2 months or 2 years and 6 months old. So it actually calculates the birthday. You can select from a calendar, date picker. So you can change the year, you can change the month, and you can pick the day. If you know the exact birth date, you can mark that as exact. Um, we can select eye color if it's known. You can come down here, house trained, that would also be litter trained. So we'll say he's litter trained. He's friendly towards new people. Don't know his activity level yet. He's an indoor only. Energy, exercise, all this stuff. We don't know if he's noisy or not. Um, but he's playful, he's gentle, okay with cats, dogs, kids. Um, some of this again is kind of geared towards dogs, good with adults, all. Some if they're, if they favor women or if they favor men, we can select that there. Any experience. So do they need to know just, cat specific things or they need to know specific things? Again, that's kind of dog. So if we had like a herding dog that wanted to herd little kids and herd animals, and we would want an adopter to know something about the breed. So receive date, we can just say, it's received today. Is up to date on shots. Um, Only have 2 fosters listed here, but if they're in foster, we can select who fostered them. We'll have to fill up, more fosters. We also have our locations. So we can say, um, he's over in Parksburg. Um, we can actually say, now I want to delete the foster. Do we want to make the location public? Um, he's available now. And then if he's adoption pending, we can mark that. Adoption fee, we can put that in there. When he gets adopted, we can actually mark that date so we have it. We can say where he came from. Um, we can put some private note. Um, so something that we don't want, people to see, but we'd want to know. And then if there's any sponsors, if there's any special needs, some URLs for videos and whatnot. And then I haven't set the export up, but this will export to Adopt-a-Pet, so we don't actually have to keep both of them updated. This will update Adopt-a-Pet as we change this, so it's one source of information. And then we would do either a save and new, and we would start over, or save and clone. And save and clone will actually keep all of this information except for the name the same. So if we take in a litter of kittens, go through, do the boys, do the girls in batches, and you can save and clone. When you get through, say the girls, you can just come through here, change the sex real quick. Uh, and if you keep everything else kind of generic enough, you can real quickly go through and add a bunch of cats all at once. So, but we're going to cancel that. So we'll go back to our list. Um, we have preview for the website. This is not actually our main website. This is the rescue group's website. Not doing anything with it right now, but it's there. We have media, and this is the pictures. So we can add different pictures of them, uh, video files, YouTube URLs, photos, and then we can come in here and click on this and see the animal. Um, we have that's for the export, and this again is to edit them. So when you come in here to edit them, you can change different things like size potential. Again, I cloned it. He's a pretty big guy, bear. Um, so he's a large or extra large. Um, we can change the locations, which is actually down here. So as we put him into a store, we can pick where he's going. We can have, available date, when we got him, pending adoption, so forth and so on. and then we just save the account, and then it brings us to the actual animals info page, the main page. So if you just click on their name, you get to that same page. Gives you all their information. You have a history, so we can find out, the things that were done with the account. You have media here. We also have files. So when we have PDFs of medical paperwork, um, different information that we need to be able to share, that'll be in here. We also have journal entries. So if they're going to get treated for something, we can come in here, we can put some journal entries. I'm probably going to add some more, maybe edit them. Um, we can add the costs, the dates, the comments, um, so we can keep track of some of the stuff that was done with them. We can also print a kennel card. So that'll come up and generate a simple kennel card that we can put out on the cages, or give to the stores to allow them to print them out, um, or change the information, fill out the cards on there. So, so that's it in a nutshell. That's some of the basics of rescue groups, and I just wanted to kind of give you an overview, and so that we can start using this, because we really need to start using this. So.